Yo, what's going on, everybody? You back on the reel with my man,
Curdy Bird.
Oh, shit.
And who that boy over there? Massive size dome.
Come on, man. You already know it's BHB.
No doubt. Big Head Bruce.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome back to another show. We got a fun guest for y'all today, man. We about to have this is gonna be a fun show today, Birdie. Without further ado, I'll let you do that.
You already know. I'm hanging with 255s, one hoop and one play football. Real rap. Well, the one did the both, but the hooper is a great man, always been a great friend, great teammate. Learned a lot from you, bro. Appreciate it. But it's my man, Brick Kern.
What up, what up?
Salvino's most hated for the BVA.
Have it your way. You
right.
roll.
No. What's up? How you been, bro?
I'm all right. Everything's cool, you know.
That's what's up, man. It's good. How's the fam?
Crazy.
Yeah.
One in college, two at home. They all crazy.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
that's how we like it.
Yeah, real rap. I was about to tell
It'd
you.
be boring.
Right, I was about to say.
Man, the wifey, man.
What?
Something big about you and the wifey, man. Y'all been together for some time, like me and April.
It'll be 22 years this year. Yeah.
Yeah, because, 22. Shit,
Something
22
like
years
that.
for me this year, too.
Yeah.
July 27th.
Yeah, mine's not until October. But
Okay.
22 years.
That's crazy. I didn't
Crazy.
realize- Say we've been made to sing. Oh, that's crazy as hell.
That's
Yeah.
dope, for real.
It's a long time.
It is.
How y'all do it in this day and age?
Just
like
say
it's
yes.
just say yes.
Yes, sir.
That route. See, you won.
Yes,
You
sir.
won.
See, he
Hell
give
yeah.
you that good answer. I say you keep it exciting, man. You got to, if whatever y'all do together, man, because you ain't going to do everything together because you have to have separate lives, right?
Absolutely.
You got to have separate lives, people. Like, if you one of them people and you clingy as shit, you got to get rid of that. That shit ain't going to work. That don't work for nobody. You have to have some separate lives, but the things you do together, keep that shit interesting, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's what I say. Keep
Yeah,
it interesting.
no
And
doubt.
ain't nothing smooth. People think everything's going to be smooth when they get married.
Right.
It ain't smooth. It's rough as hell. all
These
the
two,
time.
they still tell their wives to throw on their wedding dress. They still going to go get that garter strap.
Oh, with my teeth, though. I'll be up in that joint.
Cause that hood, no doubt. Hey, that's what's up.
Hey,
That's
man, let's
beautiful.
start this show off, man. Talking about something that I guess we didn't get into enough last week in our podcast, you know, because I know there's some cats out here. I wish, man, one day eventually. Hold on, I'm gonna set up this goddamn timer because you know I'll be. Boy, Curdy was supposed to remind me.
Yeah, you know, my co-pilot shit is off,
Yeah,
man. I don't know.
But hey, we didn't talk about it enough, dog. Katt, your boy Katt motherfucking Williams.
Yeah.
Katt Williams went crazy, man. What? I want to hear what you guys think, man. Tell me. How about you, BK? You tell me what you first.
I think Katt people told everybody what they don't want to hear. Everybody thinks there's just, you know, everything's nice and pretty out there in the world that they live in, but Katt let them know what the raw stuff is. And some people aren't ready for that.
Right, and that's what it does. It throws people off. To me, I just think that it's one of them things that disturbing us from something that is going behind doors. But on the Katt situation, though, I just think he just...
Hey, message.
Yes, because I just think
There's
that...
some shit that's going on
Yeah,
behind doors.
right.
I
There's always some
agree
shit
with
that's
you.
going
Yeah,
on.
you
Hey,
understand?
some shit like this,
Yeah.
ain't no doubt.
Right,
Ain't no doubt.
but
Just
he-
get everybody talking.
He definitely woke up. For people like us, we probably already knew, like, not with the names that he named, but we understand, hey, that's a business.
Right.
And I understand art. If I was out there and I had art, I want people to respect my art. It's my art. I did this. If you're out there stealing jokes and stuff like that, is that stealing or is that a respect thing? Because we love Kobe Bryant, right?
Right.
What Kobe do? He walked like MJ, chew gum like MJ, and to me, he damn near perfected the things that MJ was doing. Damn near a mimic player, and we glorified Kobe for that. The thing with the Katt situation for me is they're not glorifying the jokes. You understand? Like, you do everything to try to get better. Everything. Like, everybody want the Hakeem Olajuwon post moves and all that. Is that not the same thing in comedy?
I don't think that's the same because you're telling somebody else's words. Yeah, you're mimicking people's actions on the hoop court, if that's what we're talking.
Yeah.
But, like, you're stealing somebody's punchlines. What they're bringing to the table to make people laugh.
Right, and then if they want to say
and
it
then
again,
say you did that in Philly and they come to Philly next week. Somebody already heard a joke you're telling?
Oh.
I agree to a point, but I think if you could change it up a little bit, but the fact that all he did really was making a spaceship, Katt Williams,
Right.
Katt's was about a Cadillac.
Yeah.
It was about a car.
Right.
And for me, he said, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I still like Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
I still like Little Midget Boy. What's his name?
Kevin Hart, man. Don't do that to the Little Midget Boy. That's crazy.
Little half pipe. I fuck with Kevin Hart.
That's
right?
real. Like, yeah, I mean, shit. He brought some attention back to the comedy game because let's be real.
He brought some attention to a lot of shit. But my point,
yeah, but these dudes are under attack, all of them already. They're not allowed to talk about this. We're going to cancel you for this. We're going to cancel you for that. They're not people coming up to their shows. Hey, he did this, blah, blah, blah. And that's like an attack inside their own community. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And I believe that's what got people pissed off. Like, homie, this is supposed to be a brotherhood. It's like that cop that don't want to tell on the good cop that don't want to tell on the bad cop. You understand?
So it takes a courage thing to tell.
You fucking
because
right.
Some of that shit.
But we already know Katt's nuts is hanging. Them shits is down to the ankle, right? You understand? Like, he's not scared about when that lip's going to run. You understand?
He ain't never been.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, for real. Like,
is that Katt Williams real? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so to me, this shit ain't no big shot. You understand? Like, and I like how you said that too, BK. Like, ain't no just you're stealing somebody's words, and I really understand. Like that, I'm gonna use this shit one time, and the Mickey figure gonna be like, "Oh no, he did it." Right. I already heard that, but this was my shit the whole time. I totally feel what you're saying. Yeah, that's wrong. Using it in that way.
And yeah.
It's really
he
fucked.
He dropped the ball on some wild other shit though on there.
Let's go.
Yes. I mean, this man. What he's saying about the things that have to be sacrificed,
right?
In my opinion, I would call them sacrifices to my morals and my ethics, man. Because there's some shit that I don't fuck you and your money.
Yes.
I'm gonna be real with you. Fuck you and your money. I mean, I want to get paid. I really do. I want to be paid. Doing something.
Don't we all?
I hope that this can get me paid one day, get us paid one day. Guess what?
It's going to be the right way.
It's going to be the right way because I'm not putting on no motherfucking. Well, I might. I mean, because I did the pom shit, man. So I might put a dress on.
You put a dress on for a minute. It might not stay on, but you put it on for a minute.
I wouldn't put the dress on just because we know what it stands for now.
Right.
Do you understand? Right. So if you put that dress on, everybody know what you did.
Right.
And they do it, and you're all doing it. Like, we done saw them all, and we all thought it was funny seeing big ass Ving Rhames playing Mother of Love.
Terry Crews. You got the Rock running around in a fairy outfit.
Yeah, come on, look at Rock. It don't even stop. It don't even stop there. Look at these NBA and NFL players. What are you wearing, bro? My son is watching this game, my man. That's a dress. That's a mother dress. That's a dress you wear. And once you said we don't judge folk. You are who you are. But is it the right thing to glorify that type of shit to children?
What's this for, Bertie? This is
educational purposes only, please. You work with a ninja.
Make sure you let the people know, like, really, we educate.
Trying to help.
Hey, Bruce, tell him work with a ninja.
I mean, work with a
real shit though, and I mean, but for real, it just pissed a lot of people off. But we all know the truth hurts.
Some shit come out, man.
The truth hurts. Now everybody want to be explaining and all this. I think it was Guy Torrey. He went back and he caught him in a little stumble. He said they weren't at one of Guy Torrey's shows, and he definitely had pictures of Katt Williams, and he said that Cedric the Entertainer wasn't there, and he was. But other than that, you can tell he ruffled feathers.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? He shook it up.
Yeah, he shook a lot of shit up.
But look at Pauly Shore. I don't know. Did you see Pauly Shore and the claims he's making?
No.
Crazy. Two of my favorite homeboys, man. He said they offered him money, and he do shows just like the same thing that Katt Williams said about Ludacris.
Right.
And they're cutting it here. And they were like, man, we'll give you. He said that he got offered $100 million. He was at an Illuminati party. He said they got offered $100 million. And I don't even know if I should be saying that word. I'm scared of y'all. let that be. No, I don't want no smoke. Like the kids say, we want no smoke.
It's like Beetlejuice. You can't say it 3 times.
There you go. No.
I'm done.
Don't want no smoke. But he said he was at one of them parties and they offered him $100 million and boom, boom, boom. And he said, too, and he put him out there, man, to my homies. That Al Pacino and Robert De Niro put their finger up his butt. That's what Pauly Shore said, man. Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that.
So listen, I don't know. Okay, so, and I dig what you're saying, but so between Katt, he's done his thing. He's done a lot of drinking. He's done a lot of smoking. He's done a lot. Pauly Shore.
Dog,
that's one of them crazy. That's one of them crazy crack ass crackers.
Bro, you're so funny.
You're
so funny. You said that because he's holding a big ass half a gallon of E&J.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Pauly has taken some things in his life.
Oh yeah.
So he might have thought De Niro and Pacino was sticking their finger. It might have been just a guy who looked like De Niro and Pacino.
Hey, look how weird Hollywood is. I don't think that anything's far fetched.
No,
not at all. Not at all.
You understand?
Have you ever been to California?
No.
Me neither.
It's crazy out there.
I want to go one time for the experience.
It's just we went out there we were in Vegas, and my boy from college lives in L.A., so we drove out to L.A. because I wanted to see him. Dog, it's wild there. I mean, not only the people you see and everything that's going on, but literally nobody cares what you're doing. Nobody cares what anybody else is doing. They're shooting a scene for CSI, whatever that LL Cool J, whatever that show LL Cool J was in, right there. And dude's tweaked out over there. 10 feet away from one of the things, picking scabs on his leg. And nobody cares.
They don't care.
Nobody cares what you're doing. It's great in that aspect.
Yeah.
You do you, I'm gonna do me. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing.
That is amazing, bro.
Real shit.
Hey, never mind. I ain't gonna put everybody in Ross Draper out, but it ain't like that in Ross Draper here sometimes.
No, they really care about what you're doing in Ross Draper. I'll put it out there. They probably don't like me anyway, so I don't care.
How is that for you? Your transition from coming from where you grew up and moving over here and putting your kids in a different situation. How does that work for you?
For me or for you talking?
For you and your family. I mean, I know the kids are definitely in a better environment. We ain't saying that, but I'm just saying, how's that working for you?
It's always been all right. I mean, yeah. I mean, you see the politics plays a little bit bigger of a game in this area, but it's always been all right. My kids have been treated fairly, and that's all that really matters.
Right, absolutely.
If you don't like me, I don't really care.
Right.
It's a laugh and joke thing. Of course, it's a laugh and joke, but that's exactly right, man. For me, it was just making sure that my children had better opportunities, more opportunities. I mean, I won't even say better. It's just more like from where we come to school we went to, we didn't have an ability to wrestle or play golf or
right.
I mean, there was things that we couldn't do at our school but my kids had that ability and that opportunity. But most people over here, man, it's just like anywhere else, man. It doesn't matter, like whether you go to the hood or whether you're in this where these houses are right. $500,000, they start at $500K. You're still gonna have the neb nose. You're still gonna have the gossiper. You're gonna have the tough guy. You're gonna have the dope head. You're gonna have them all. Every neighborhood got a dope head. Man. I'm telling you, Ray. If you don't think the neighborhood ain't got a dope head, they got a dope head.
Nobody might know, but they got it.
Right. He undercover. Yeah, they got him out. He protected
every neighborhood got a dope head, people.
One of the biggest things with me is just the education wise for my kids. I mean, and it's not that I think that there's more opportunity, like you said, in Bell Vernon.
Yes.
Just because the school, like
More.
I've heard that Menneson only has one advanced placement class,
Right.
like for their kids.
Right.
Like Lily was taking college courses in high school.
My daughter's doing it as a freshman.
Right. You
That's
can take
insane.
college courses in high school. So that when you get to that next level, you're already a step ahead.
Come on.
And no, I totally understand because to be honest, y'all know I love Menneson to death, but I feel like I feel like a homeboy that was released too early. Like I wasn't in the incubator long enough because when I got to college, a boy found out he was plumb ass dumb. Like for real, like
and you
not
were smart.
Yeah, I was a bad.
That's not that you were dumb.
No.
You weren't prepared in the right manner.
There you go.
For what you were going to.
A man handed me a book and said, "You got to read chapters 1 through 10. There's a test on Friday," and he gave me this book Monday. We used to go one chapter, and on Friday the test was the one chapter. You want me to do 10? And I feel like that's the difference between small school, big school.
Right.
But if people are in small schools, you could take advantage of that because there's so much more teacher to student connection. But you got to be able to, teachers, I'll say this all the time. There was a time when people did that shit out of love, and we came up in that time. We were probably some of the last people that really came up when people were just doing. They loved what they were doing.
Right.
So it wasn't nothing. Hey man, I need help with this. Hey man, come by right after school. I'm gonna make sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody else got a problem with it? You know what I mean? They had no problem if they had to throw a whole nother something together. You understand?
Right.
And I always respected that about Menneson, but saying that I was prepared for college, I was not.
No, I was not either.
Yeah.
I mean, this probably has a little bit to do with myself.
I'm not. Hell yeah.
You better take that.
What?
There's a lot of people that came out of Menneson High School that went to college and did
They
very
great things.
Hey, they doing
yeah.
great things.
I'd be damned if I say it wasn't.
Listen, not blowing my kids when my daughter came up from her first semester of college. She got a 3.7.
Congratulations.
She said to me,
that's dope.
Dad, did you ever get a 3.7? Shut up.
Come here.
All 4 years of my high school didn't add up.
But she was prepared.
Yes.
She studies.
Yes.
She knows how to come home and do what she does. I wasn't thinking about
I didn't know nothing about a cue card, none of that shit.
I wasn't thinking about coming home after school to study.
Yeah,
no. Trying to get to the park.
Yes.
Or get here to hoop or get here to do whatever.
No bull. Speaking of the park, how did Menneson shape you as a man?
Oh, I wouldn't tell anybody I'm ever from anywhere else but Menneson.
Oh, no, that's right.
I tell people we grew up around everybody. There was poor kids, there was rich kids, there was middle class kids, there was white kids, there was black kids, there was Asian kids, there was kids that were half white, half black. It didn't matter. It didn't matter where we came from.
It's definitely a thing. We just looked at each other as people, man. And I tell people, man, that's one of the most beautiful things that I can never say that I experienced in my life. Like I remember Chad Jan Pedro and I threw a classic graduation party. And it was just two totally different sides of the damn spectrum came together and caused a colossal ass.
That party was
lit,
dope.
dog. It was dope.
I remember. Hey, that party was a long time
ago. Yeah, we're old as shit, bro. I'm not old as shit, but we getting up there.
I'm older than both of y'all.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to be 47 in a couple weeks.
Hey, well, happy early birthday!
Hey, no doubt. I'm gonna say happy birthday to you too. But as we getting older, we can't never look at that shit like it's a burden, because y'all know we got friends that miss these years by a long while.
I really feel like, your friends, or if you could step back to that person, and I'll use Jeff as an example. I talk to Jeff maybe once a month. But when we talk, it's like it was yesterday. It was like you don't miss a beat.
You damn right.
Or Cameron.
That's
Cameron
love.
lives in Detroit. When I talk to Cameron, it's the same as it was yesterday.
No doubt.
My man Maurice that I talk to probably, like you said, once a month or so, man. Maybe he lives down in Atlanta. Great. He the last time I hit him, I was like, "What you do?" He's like, "I'm about to watch my show," but I said, "What show you watch?" He said, "On the Real." He's watching it. My man Reese, what up, baby? crazy?
But that's
dope.
Because that's how you know you're a real person. You understand your memories is only what's going to let you know if you're real or not. When you can see that person from way back and y'all get together and it's just like you said, it's just like nothing changed. It's the same thing.
Hey,
that means, bro, you're legit. You
That's
understand? I hate running into that.
Get that.
I hate running into that.
That won't happen.
You don't remember me. I don't want to have to say that to you. We should know each other. You know what the hell we done been through, like for real. And that's one thing I can say about every teammate that I had through Manessa, and that's what was the sports was doper than the education because of the brotherhoods that were created. Like, you understand? I remember the snapping, the fights. Everything was family. We were the only people that I ever knew. Like, we could literally scrap, like literally just threw hands with this bull. Go right in this damn locker room. Let's go, bro. We got a job to do.
Right.
You understand? Like, I don't.
But you were taught that from when you were little by the Lonnie Scotts.
You damn right.
And the Poles.
Yes.
And the people who coached you when you were
bullshit.
Passy's dad.
Yes.
When you played baseball. You were taught that this is your family.
This the way
these
you
are your brothers.
No bullshit.
Whether you don't like each other or not, when you go out there, you're going out there for the same purpose.
No, I used to love that. I used to love that. Even no matter what. Coming up, and you know you're older than me. Other people know that. I had the greatest examples. You understand? Even in y'all's fuck ups, y'all constantly taught me shit. So when it became my senior year, it was so easy to lead. Do you understand? Like, it's so easy to lead because you done watch. I done watch y'all do every damn thing. Like, and dog, there wasn't an angel. There wasn't no angels in this outfield. You understand what I'm saying? Like, real shit, there wasn't no angels in these outfields. Like, real shit, you understand? But I learned from y'all mistakes. I remember we used to play basketball all the time. Like, you understand? Like, we used to play basketball all the time. We was always doing something. We're outside all the time. This man right here used to always leave, like clockwork. 4:45, he gone. And people just give him shit. And I remember, this is just how my mind worked. And I'm like, they're giving this man shit, but you don't understand. We don't understand structure. He's going home to eat with his family, my G. Mom, dad, sister, we all here together. You understand? Ain't no wow and boom, boom, boom. And that's your dad and mom. Shout out to them, because if you don't need that time, I beg for it right now.
Absolutely.
If you don't need that time, man, like, what are we doing? Like, you beg for that. My mom is gone. You understand? I beg, you know what I mean? Let me sit at that table one more time. You understand? Like, you gotta don't take shit for granted.
Right, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. We were supposed to be home at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it was summertime, this, that.
No matter what y'all was doing.
Because I still try to do that with my kids. Try to at least, in Lily's at college, but when she's home, we sit down and eat together. Because there's something there. There's something that comes with, a little bit of family time.
Hell, yeah.
Well, how was your day? What'd you do here? What's going on here? Just to see what's going on in everybody's life.
Right.
I mean, with the hustle and bustle, Liam and Lizzie, they both play in 2 different basketball leagues. So I'm going here, Jamie's going here, we're running here. You need a little bit of time to find out what's going on in everybody's life.
You know what's crazy, man? Y'all talking about this family, man. Y'all bringing a tear to the boys' eyes.
Don't your tough ass start doing that.
For real, and like you were talking about, BK is the hustle and bustle of everyday life, right? It's just, sometimes it can be overwhelming, it can be too much, man. But you can't sit down and have dinner every night. But what you can do is, especially if your kids or your parents, or those that live in your home, that you the people that you love, give them 5 minutes. Like, yo, if you had a long ass day and you had an extra long day and you hit the gym and you worked all day and you went to this event and you had to go see your niece or your nephew do this, or your son do that, or hey, 5 minutes, man. How's every day good? Good? Just to make sure, because we as fathers are going to know, and just as the type of men we are, being able to read bullshit.
Right.
You feel me? Like, you're going to be able to, that could give you something that could help you And don't just do that just with them people, man. Reach out to. We just talk about something in the garage, man, that I didn't think would come up, but it's a perfect time. We're talking about taking your own fucking life.
Yeah. You might stop
Maybe you stop it because you make a 5-minute phone call, reach out to that person you love, or make sure your kids or your mom and dad even you never know, it can come from anywhere.
Man, you gotta have the conversations, and as parents, man, parents these days are suckers. We're scared to have the tough ones. Scared to have the tough conversations. You understand? Like, you gotta have them. You have to. If not, you're going to leave your kid and going to run into a brick wall and not going to know how to handle it. The tough conversations, like, I try not to lie to my kids.
I really try not to lie to my kids.
Because
I don't lie to them. Yeah, you're right. I really try not to. My kids ask me about things in my life because they want to know. Like, I've taken my kids. Like, look, y'all have lived in the same house your whole life.
Right.
I've taken my kids to Highland Manor and said, I grew up right there. Hey,
and it was so funny. I was there. I ran into you that day.
Right. That's no bullshit. I was like, I've showed my kids, like, this is where I grew up, man. So that's why my kids, what they have, the respect they have for. But it's crazy, man.
Right. And another thing was talking about. You gotta understand, like, and this is what I see another. It's like parents are so far stretched now. Like, the in between is starting to get, like, they're closing in or something. There's a time to be hard on your kids, but still let them breathe. Like,
and you can go too far.
Yeah,
you can fucking go too far. Because I have went too far. Yeah. I probably went too far with my son a couple times. I've went too far. Shit happens. But guess what? I can sit here and I can tell him, and I can look at you and I can say, I fucked up. I've went too far a little bit sometimes as a father. I fucked up. Guess what? I'm a father. I'm going to figure out I'm going to make mistakes. Just like my kids are going to make mistakes. Realize, accept that responsibility that you're not fucking perfect, that everything you say ain't fucking golden.
I mean, my kids know that the first thing I'm going to do about something is yell. That's the first thing I'm going to do.
Yeah.
It's just my reaction to something.
And they don't like it. My kids don't like it.
I'm going to yell, but I'm going to tell you later on, like, oh, my bad, I probably shouldn't have screamed and yelled. Yeah. But that's just me. I'm going to overreact in the beginning.
My daughter tell me all the time, why you just ain't telling me? Because I know you're going to yell. Yeah, I'm going to yell. That's how I hope you know that I'm very serious. And I want my words to sound like thunder when I'm talking to you. Like, for real, I'm not coming to you and acting like your fuck up just didn't affect everybody. And that's what it's about, right? It's a family. Like, you and I right now, we're a family, right? If you fucked up, how that fuck that ain't affecting me?
Shit, and you better be on my... That's the thing, though. I expect you to get on my ass.
Damn right.
Like, yo, motherfucker. Like, talk to me. Don't... Hey,
Bruce, come on, dude.
You gotta fix it.
No. Yo, hey, dumbass. Come here.
Right. Get your shit together, you dumb motherfucker.
Right.
That's where we're at right now. That's how you come at me. I'm fucking... I need to know, because that's how you gonna shake me, and then... I don't know if you watched the fucking podcast... We had a discussion out there. It got loud, right?
Oh, yeah?
It got loud.
I couldn't imagine that.
Now, when I say loud, I think the neighbors down the block heard. But look, I come out here, BK. These motherfuckers heard it before. The doors open up there. I see April standing up there. I said, so I asked her a little later. I said, well, just out of curiosity, what was you going to do?
Right.
She said, I was going to send Bruce down here.
What?
I said, Bruce is 160 pounds. Soaking wet. Do you think he's getting in between Uncle Kearney and motherfucking Daddy?
Think about it. Stop.
Stop, please.
Stop.
Please, stop.
Bruce said, I ain't doing shit. I'm going to watch. But I'm fucking believable.
No lie. And if you don't have friends like that, though,
somebody in your life,
right? They're not your friend. That's an enemy.
Right. I think you see it with a lot of these parents. I'm not judging people.
No.
Because everybody's going to raise their kids and do things that they think
the way they do it, right?
Which is fine, but a lot of these kids are too coddled.
Way too coddled.
Oh, good. Do you think this? Do you think that? Like, no, let's be easy. No. Tell these kids the truth. Tell these kids the truth, but so if somebody else tells them a lie that's going to hurt them.
Participation trophies.
Worst thing ever.
Yeah,
that's we got one.
Did you hear what this dude said? You missed that. I know you did.
Go ahead. What?
I said, tell these kids the truth before someone tells them a lie that's going to hurt them.
Yo, let's go.
I mean, that's just like everybody. We say every time a guest comes on here, somebody drops a hammer. At least one.
That's right.
Get at least one hammer. That's your fucking hammer for the show, from courtesy of Brett motherfucking
Brett
Kearns.
he got more.
Oh, we know he got more. We know he got more. I'm just telling you, there's a first hammer.
And I'll use Lily as an example because she's my oldest. She's in college. She's been through the most so far in her life. None of us are naive enough to think that our kids aren't going to drink or our kids aren't going to go to parties and do this. I told her, Lil, when you go somewhere, don't ever take a drink from somebody that's open. Don't ever set your cup down somewhere and go to the bathroom. If someone wants to buy you a drink, you're somewhere and someone wants to give you a drink, it better be closed. That better have a cap. The cap better be still on it.
Right.
The top better not be popped. Like, you can't trust people.
And this is why I said,
and just because you think this person's nice doesn't mean they ain't gonna do something shady. People are opportunistic,
and this is
especially people that want to hurt you,
right,
and deceive you,
right.
My whole high school career, people used to say, "Oh, you don't meet your real friends till you get to college. Oh, you don't meet your real friends until you get to college." And that might be true to some people, but what you want to know? What I learned in college, I learned how the people I knew in high school would never portray me the way that these people I just met will be. And that's when I knew early where my true friends came. I don't know if it's because I went to school, to college, with so many of us. Like, that Monessen stick together shit, like, it was so evident that they just called us Monessen. My freshman year, I didn't have a name. They called me Monessen. They called J-Boy Monessen. PJ was Monessen.
Right.
We were just Monessen. When one of us got in trouble, they made us all run. We were just Monessen. And it made us be on each other's shit now.
Right.
Now, I can't say that I wasn't lucky enough to go to college with people that I'm very good friends with to this day.
Yeah.
You know Moss.
No. You and Chad got great buddies.
You know those guys.
I ain't gonna say I ain't found no friends up there, but my thick and thieves came from high school. My thick thieves came from high school.
But the thing I would tell people, but people don't understand about Monessen, say Bruce and I hate each other. We're not friends. And I'm somewhere, and I got beef with some people that I don't know. And Bruce is there. Bruce got my back because I'm from Monessen.
Well,
he's from Monessen.
That's what we
And that's what a lot
on.
of people don't understand. That when you grow up in a small town and grow up like we did, those things last.
Man, forever. And that's the truth.
That shit happened a lot, man.
It's just...
BK come walking out of a bar one time a long time ago. That shit...
You talking about wrestling?
Yo, it's crazy. He acting crazy, right?
Oh, no, the statute of limitations is way going on.
Oh, shit.
Honest. Thank you, Mike and Chad.
Yeah, hey, yo.
They took everybody's heat on that one.
Dude. And that was another thing. That's another thing about Monessen. Like, for real, this is the great shit that y'all taught me, even the school system.
Really Mike.
Because
Chad first.
Even
Chad's the one came out there with his back to the door.
We'll talk about that off camera.
Yeah, right. That was tripping.
Some other time.
We were up Kyle, and we get into some little squad. And this is the way that, I mean, even people that were drawn to people like that just were Monessen, even like how it was infectious. We get into it with a fraternity up in Kyle. And, shit get bad. They come in and so-called arrest us, but they had our coach take us to the little precinct. They put our heads in this, like, trailer window. And the people from the fraternity was telling them what everybody did. I put my head in the window, and they were like, "Oh, yeah. He fucked me up. Dude, this Mickey Ficky did this. This Mickey Ficky did that." I was like, damn, I'm in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, damn, freshman year, I ain't gonna make it on the football team. Man, J-Boy, PJ, and Jimmy Palmer stood up, went in the window. "You a damn lie. He ain't do nothing." He ain't do nothing. You a damn lie. That's how you know they don't know what they talking about. They was like, man, J-Boy was like, listen, man, you can do what you want to us. He didn't do nothing. And I'm sitting there like, what? That's the fuck out there. What the fuck is y'all talking about? I'm sitting there like, what are y'all talking about? Like, if the cop would have looked at me, he would have knew they was lying. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? So we get out of there, and I'm like, why the hell did y'all do that? And they was like, yo, PJ and J-Boy, and they all must have been thinking the same. They was like, listen, you're the one that has to make it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
you was the golden boy.
So when I don't get the degree, like myself, I wasn't the one that was hurt. It's everybody else that got hit with the. You understand what I'm saying? Like for real, these dudes like they went to bat like that for like nah, push me all the way out the situation. Like you could do what you want to us. That's finessing, bro. Like you understand? Like for real, like. And I'm literally sitting there like, what the hell is going on? Like, y'all know damn well I was all in that mix. And they was just like, dude, like, no. He's like, Kurt, he was like, J-Boy was like, for your family, you got to get out of here.
You know what's crazy, Birdie? You tell that story and we talk about Manesson and you know, we've all said something about. What's crazy is that there's a lot of people that are out here, man, that they can, like, of course, it's not the same. It's not going to be exactly the same, but there's people. There's a lot of people out here.
Like, dang,
the similarities is resonating. They probably got chills going up their spine.
Absolutely.
They're like, you know what,
I
man?
remember that love, man.
That's somewhere like I come from, like a place like that. That's in that's in Alabama. That's in motherfucking Florida, it's in Montana. I mean, there's little it's not little ghetto ass Manesson, and you know it's different, but that's and the people, and there's people out here, and that's the thing that I think, especially as we get older, if we are able to reach back, you want to live, definitely. I'm a live in the present guy.
Yep.
I'm living right where I'm at. I'm contemplating a little bit and just thinking about what I like my future to be. I'm not going ape shit. I'm not gonna spend all that time because I don't know if I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. Unfortunately, I am gonna. I know what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to do, man. But I'm not living in the past. But I'll be goddamned if my past hadn't made me.
Your past absolutely makes you who you are.
So you feel what I'm saying? And
the whole living for today thing, you know, that comes real when someone is close, you find out they're sick, or you know you don't know what's gonna happen to them.
This happens all the time. See, because that's what I was going into with you too. I was just about to ask you, like, your wife went through a thing. You understand what I'm saying? How did y'all get through that, and how is she now?
She's doing great now. I mean, she still takes.
Tell the people what was wrong with her first.
She had metastatic breast cancer, so which means it started in her right breast. They actually had to remove everything because they didn't want it to spread further. When they found out she was they didn't want to give her a stage, but she was stage 3 if they would have. But you know, Lord being good, she made it out of that. She's cleared. She had 5 surgeries in a year. Things went good, things didn't go good. But we're here.
Ups and downs.
Ups and downs. But shit changes when you hear that word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. But I've seen her at her worst.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is, and you were there with
her the whole time.
Worst, man. That's a blessing. Bro.
My buddy just called me Mosser.
Mm-hmm.
His wife has breast cancer.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
He said, you know, you've been through it. I just want to ask you, you know, did anybody, you know, what was told you? Did you take with you? I said, somebody told me this when we first found out Jamie was sick. He said, everybody can see when they look at you that you're strong on the outside. Now you got to be strong on the inside. Right. For her.
Hey, if I can real quick, because we went and ate breakfast. It was Friday. Me, Bailey, her friend, and April. And we were talking about April. You watch this show every fucking week. You're supposed to be down here doing the hashtags right now, but We talked about it yesterday. Get this fucking mammogram. Get it taken care of. You see how important this is? Like, we're sitting next to a man who went through this with his wife. Like,
it's age
we
37.
have friends. I mean, it's time. Like, but I'm sorry, man. I had to put that.
No, you're good. You're good.
And listen, all women, all women, take care of yourself, man. Y'all too worried about taking care of your kids and taking care of your man or taking care of your woman, whatever you choose to do. But the thing is, if you don't take care of yourself first, you can't take care of nobody else. You can't help nobody else. If you ain't taking care of yourself first, man, that goes for everybody. But that's just something to draw off that, because we're talking before the show. Like, we didn't even know what we were talking about today. And this is what we told you. This is how this shit happens, man. It just comes. And we knew we was going to talk about Katt Williams for a little bit, and this is how this show. This is the realest motherfucking show. I love this shit for this reason.
I swear, I just love what our guests bring. Like,
the real stories from real goddamn people,
for real,
bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's like insurance for myself. You understand, like, some of the guests that we have on here, like, and the stories that you're telling, the way that y'all move in life, I'm doing a lot of the things. You understand? And it's even like, we talk, like, facing fears, like, just because some of the shit that y'all go through, like, if I ever go through it, I know I'm not going to be scared, because I'm listening to a man's right here in the flesh. You understand? Telling me their stories about how they went through things and the ups and downs of it, how they felt when they was here and there, and it's just like a preparation. You understand? Like, and I swear there's no better way to prep than listening to a real person, a real fella. You understand? Like, and people, y'all, I know I say that a lot because a lot of people don't understand, and I really want y'all to. Like, there's no more beautiful thing than this. Like, for real, like, just to have an honest guy, you understand, like, an honest person. Like, this is dope, and people out there, listen. Like, you understand, you can learn how to get over some hurdles.
You could definitely.
For real, man.
You can learn that, hey, man, I mean, hopefully you learn, like, some of the biggest shit is, like, it's okay to make a mistake, man. It truly is. It's okay to fuck up, man. It's okay. You're going to make mistakes, and you may hurt somebody emotionally, and you just got to be able to, like, find yourself once again to accept. It all starts with accepting responsibility and saying, like Currency said, BK said at the beginning when we was talking about college, and he was like, yo, but I'm gonna put the responsibility. Like, you got to take that responsibility.
Right.
You can say there are things, and there's things that have happened, and circumstances that surround whatever you've been through, but number one, you better accept responsibility for whatever that is.
You can say, if you want to go back to when you're younger, well, this person wasn't a good coach or a good teacher, or this person didn't push me. Did you push yourself?
And they might not have been. And they may not, have been. Did you put yourself?
When I say that about the Menneson education, I'm not talking about none of those teachers, because they did their job. And so did the administration. I'm just saying,
some of them.
The actual shock of college, that shit was a shocker.
You talking about
that
was different.
I'm not saying I loved every single last one of y'all. Y'all know I did. Y'all was bad.
I thought you was talking about the current administration. They got some issues.
Yeah, hell yeah. And speaking of that, though, what is your views on this country, where it's at, where you think it's going, and
damn, how many questions you gonna ask him?
This dude's smart. I got
this dude.
In these areas, he got some crazy.
This dude can talk well.
Listen, I gotta pick his brain though, bro. Because there's some shit, like, this is just some shit I really wanted to ask him anyway. Like, where the country's at, where you think it's going, and what steps do you think we have to take to try to fix some of these wrinkles?
I mean, as far as the political things go, we need to wipe the slate clean.
Totally agree.
And start from scratch.
Totally agree.
Because not the people who are in power or the people who want to be in power have anybody's best interest in mind, except their own.
And
that's all these politicians. They're trying to see what they can get, what they can do to help themselves. They're not. Nobody's for the people. These people aren't for the people.
Well,
and nothing against old people because my parents are older. But it's time for a younger regime.
Absolutely.
To move in and do something for this country. But it's in a bad place.
A terrible place.
As a world.
Yes, out of the world. And that's no lie. But as a country, the power's gone to me. I remember being in elementary school, and one of my favorite songs was I'm so proud to be an American.
That was right after Desert Storm, right?
Damn right.
That was that early 90s.
Yes, beautiful time in the country. You understand? And I really meant that. I sang that song with so much pride. Now when I sing that song, I get a guilty feeling.
Yeah, there's no country pride. I mean, yes, and to those who serve, thank you.
Yes.
Because there's pride in that aspect of the country.
And that's about where it stops.
And that's about where it stops.
People
fly their flags, but a lot of it's bullshit.
Yeah.
A lot of it's, oh, look, I got my flag on. I support our country.
Right. Right. Do you really support this country?
That's a very interesting take, because I'm sitting here when you said that, I'm thinking, don't nobody have pride in your country? And you're right. This is probably gonna piss some people off, I guess. Oh shit, I guess I've never done that before, but coming from as a vet, saying that I truly don't have pride in my country, especially right now the way it is. I do have pride in the thoughts of what this country should be. I guess that's a more accurate view on it, man, and that's real true. And people are gonna be mad about that. You have pride in this country no matter what. It's fuck you, man. And
that's it's wild that you said that about the pretty much stopping with the armed forces and shit,
right.
Because at the games before the games they do their little when they do the national anthem,
yeah.
I always stand up and I put my hand over my heart.
I do too. Yeah.
And you know, and sometimes we play like schools down in West Green, and you could really feel these motherfuckers looking at me like, why is that coon got so much pride to do that?
How does that make you feel?
Holy you understand?
Shit.
Yeah.
I never even thought of that.
We gonna fuck up the algorithm. You know we gonna fuck up the algorithm because yeah. Hey, I swear, because I always say that. You know, I just told y'all how a Monessen white man can confuse the fuck out of somebody. You understand what I'm saying? This Monessen black man confused the fuck out of you too. You understand? And they probably
them crack ass crackers was like, oh shit, what's they doing there?
No, they think even some my cousins were like, why do you do that? You understand? I get asked like by everybody, why do I do that? And it's not a grandstanding thing. I know what people did for that flag to be there. I know the lives of the injuries.
Right.
You understand the people that still can't get over that. And I feel like we took all these people for granted. I talk about them all the time.
Oh,
like,
you do? Yeah.
They're more the real heroes. Like, they go to He-Mans and the Spider-Mans right there. Like, you understand this, man? And then they did it so selfishly that they come back and this country shows them the worst it has. We show them the worst we have.
That's insane.
Let's slam them all in the VA hospital. Let them deal with them. You understand? They outside, homeless, getting heat from a damn what? This man should be in a mansion. This man just jumped on a grenade, blew all his bottoms off for his platoon, for this country.
Mm-hmm.
But they out here with nothing. This is a black man saying this. Do you understand? And I know I ain't got shit, but I know what they deserve, for real. And that's any crazy. Of them. You understand? Like, I don't know. This country's a fucked up place.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you see a lot of it. I saw this year too during football. We go to these places to play football, and before the game, Major League game, they play national anthem. Take your helmet off.
Hey, like, why you have to be told that?
Don't take your helmet off. Look over there at that flag at least.
It only takes
People fought and died.
You can lose. You damn right. You could lose your whole shirt by tearing off one thread, and that's what we're doing. And we're doing it generation by generation.
So I get it. fellas, I'm about to fuck y'all up real quick because I literally and we're talking 20 years ago, man. Like if I saw someone sitting down or with their hat on during a national anthem, I'm saying something. That was 20 years ago. I literally am to the point now where, once again, we don't have to talk about my background and my family's background in the military. We don't even have to. It's not anything in question. But you know what? If you don't want to get up and stand, and you don't want to take,
they fought for that choice too.
They fought
right
for those people to have that choice. So I am not going to get my panties in a motherfucking uproar. I honestly, and I think that's what's helped me, is I don't even think that thing don't even cross my mind anymore. It is what it is, and once again, I'm going to piss a lot of people off, especially veterans, man. It's better to be pissed off than pissed on. So I mean, you feel me?
Because
but it's a real shit.
That's the illest thing about them, man. They're not going to be pissed off. Well, know why? Because they totally understand exactly what you just said.
The vet. No, I'm not.
Oh.
There's going to be. Well, no, there will be some vets that'll be pissed off, but it'll be we already know it'll be the fucking woke my fucking ass. Everybody. Oh, you want to be fucking woke? Those will be the people that you can't say that. This is our.
Back when the whole Colin Kaepernick thing was going on, okay, and he was taking a knee, and this and that, and I spoke to a gentleman, I won't say his name, who was a veteran. It was a Vietnam veteran, and I said to him, "Did that bother him?" And his exact words were, "That's what I fought for." So he has the right to do that.
I was mad at Colin at the point, but I was mad at Colin until I thought about it. It was like a week.
Well, the thing about that, people don't understand. It was
different.
It was a military guy that told him to do it.
And not only that, it was. Right. But once you realize what he was doing it for, once you realize what the man was doing it for, that's why if you were in the military, yeah. But honestly, not everybody in the military thinks like that, Bertie. You know what time it is, right? You know what time it is, because you always, time flies when you're fucking having fun.
It's over already?
I mean, it's... and I started that joint about 10 minutes late.
I know.
It didn't seem like it.
Man,
I didn't even know. I didn't, like... That's not. I must go and like the show.
Hey, I want to give a shout out, man, to Julie. Just Party with JJ. We're gonna figure out how to get it on our Facebook. But if you go on Facebook and look up Just Party with JJ, it's a friend of ours. It's his girl Dre. Dre.
Yeah, the swirl. Remember he
called him swirl. Swirl boy, it was on. Swirl, it was on. His girl, man. Just Party with JJ. Man, she got check her Facebook.
She got some
dope ass thing for parties, man. I'm sure she's reasonable. And,
very talented, just starting. Hey, check her out.
Hometown, small town, small business, man. Like, reach out to them small businesses in your community. Keep them around so the fucking Walmart people, what are their names? The bally fucking asshole turd faces, whatever their names are.
You got anybody that you want to shout out? Any businesses? Your sister's a lawyer, ain't she?
Yeah.
Megan Kearns.
You need a divorce. You got some legal matters.
Yeah.
She'll do criminals.
No criminals no more. She's tired of y'all.
If your baby daddy ain't paying you. If someone passed away, she'll take care of it.
There you go.
Megan Kearns. That's it.
Hey, Currency, man, I really appreciate you coming on the show today, man.
I come back anytime.
Hey, I loved it, man. It was awesome, man. Guys, we're going to see you next week with, something else. We'll figure it out.
Everybody love each other.
Show more love. Love y'all. Peace.